B96.5, blazing hip hop and R&B, home to the Russ Paul Morning Show. You know what it is. It's the best damn mix show, period. Your boy DJ Q, core DJ. And I'm sitting here with Mr. Ice Grill.
What it do?
A.K.A. Paul Wall. What up?
I'm here, baby.
You here in the 502, man. So you promoting the new album.
Come on Tuesday. Yes, sir. It's called The Fast Life.
Uh-huh. So what can we expect on the album? Who's all on the album?
We got Travis Barker on there doing a lot of production. Also, we got Too Short, GRILLZ, Young Jock. We got Tech 9 on there representing. We got a lot of my Texas homeboys, too. So it's a nice album.
Now, as far as Houston, man, like it seems like the sound is starting to change just a little bit. Like it's always going to be the chop and screw sound, but in the last like 2 summers, it's seeming like they starting to get away from it just a little bit as far as commercially.
It seems like a lot of the artists in Houston want to, grow from that and kind of move away from that. Me personally, I like it, you know what I'm saying? So I try to still make those kind of records because that's what I listen to and that's what I grew up listening to. But at the same time, though, you always got to try new things and try something different, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
as far as Houston, it seems like a lot of the artists, it's really like a smooth climate amongst y'all. Now, I don't know how true that is, but it just seems like, you're all focused on one goal, and that's basically getting this money out here.
It seems like it, man. And for a while, there was a lot of people who had problems with certain other people. I know I had my fair share of problems with a few people. But, we patched things up and moved on from it, man. And now you're right, man. It's all about that paper, man.
Now, your last album, The People's Champ, how do you view that album compared to The Fast Life? Like, what would you say is different about it? And do you view it as being commercially successful in your mind? Or
Yeah, I think it definitely was successful. But I think compared to this album, it's a much different album just because we've grown a lot, in terms of, production and also in terms of, the lyrics and the topics. It's a much different album, but it's the same old champ. And I think just over the years, as the fans have grown with me, I've grown also, you know what I'm saying? So you hear the maturity in the music, you hear it in the topics, and this album's really themed around being just being a go-getter and a grinder.
Yeah, because the new single, Busybody's crazy. The clubs is banging it crazy.
Sure.
And it seems like, it's more club oriented from what I've heard so far.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely more club oriented, for real.
Tell us a little about the Houston flavor, man, the culture out there, man. Because you always, you brought a lot of people on to, swangers and vogues and, people want to know some of your background and, how you got to put it out there to the world.
Well, it's definitely a much slower culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, just in terms of the life, it's a lot slower, you know what I'm saying? We in the South, we in the Southwest, so, Texas is pretty much its own culture. You know what I'm saying? So, and being that we're right there on the border of Mexico and we also right there on the water, we got, a great melting pot of all different types of cultures, you know what I'm saying, all adding to it. But, we definitely got the cough syrup that really
that codeine music.
Yeah, it definitely add to it. And you ain't got to, you don't have to be leaning on the syrup to enjoy the music. But, the way I look at it is it's like you eat a steak, the steak going to be good, but you add a glass of red wine, that just bring out the flavor, you know what I'm saying? So the music good anyway, but you add a cup, you had a good old cup, that's just going to bring out the flavor in it. You know what I'm talking
about? Right. Now, I got a question I always wondered about, man. Like, what was Houston's take? Now, I know for a while Dipset was going out there kind of heavy, and they capitalized a little bit on the SIZZURP movement, man. So how does Houston look at that?
Well, me personally, I can't speak for the whole city, but me personally, I thought that it really helped the movement, you know what I'm saying? Because it was artists, like Dipset, who are nationally recognized artists and for a long time pretty much were like running New York, you know what I'm saying? So you to be the top artist in New York City, the media capital of the world, and they putting out, a drink called SIZZURP, you know what I'm saying? That just add a lot to the culture. But at the same time, it started bringing some eyes, it turned a lot of eyes onto the culture too that you might not want looking at it. So, like the alphabet boys, sometimes you don't want them looking. So, you know what I'm saying? It have the negative and the pros, but I think as in terms of promotion for the culture, it did a lot. And just to have them come, they even had a club in Houston called Club Dipset.
Right.
It was all around the Super Bowl time. So to have artists like that in Houston putting it down, man, I loved it.
Yeah. B96.5, your boy DJ Q. Paul Wall, he's here with me. Now, we was talking about SIZZURP in the last session. Now we're going to get into the music, man. We're going to keep it moving, man. Now, you told me you got Travis Barker on the album.
Yeah.
Right now, we got Busybody out.
Sure.
Currently blazing the radio stations all across the U.S. of A.
That's right.
So let's talk about a second single, man. Are you going to go for the ladies? You going to slow it down? Like what's your angle at, like, releasing singles?
Well, I mean, I never really know what's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones I like don't never work. So I gotta let the people at Warner Brothers and Asylum decide all that. Then my boy T Fair, whatever Low say, we gonna run with. You know what I'm talking about?
Los don't know what he's talking about, man.
We got we got a couple different ones though. We got one with Baby Bass, just strictly for the ladies. It's like a club shaker for the ladies. It's like Busybody, but it's a little bit more crossover, and it has a much different feel than Busybody, but it's like a crossover version of Busybody kind of. And then we got another one with Young Jock and GRILLZ that's more for the hood.
All right. So as far as your connection or your current situation, like, clear it up for everybody. What's going on between Rap-A-Lot, SWISHA House, and Warner Brothers Asylum?
Well, Rap-A-Lot, man, being that's what started all the independent movement, as far as I can tell, in the whole rap game, period. You know what I'm saying? That, it's been being in Houston in our own backyard, it's much love and admiration toward Rap-A-Lot. And they actually, Jay Prince actually helped us get our deal with Asylum and with Warner Music Group. So, it's always love for him for that. And it started off, we had our deal with Asylum, and, then I ended up getting upstream to Atlantic, and I put the last album out with Get Money, Stay True, put that out with Atlantic. And then now this one, being at Asylum merged with Warner Brothers, is coming out with Warner Brothers Asylum. So, it's a great thing for me, I feel, because it's just more people helping, bigger machine pushing the project.
Now, even aside from the music, I mean, what's the current status of the GRILLZ?
Yeah.
How can I put it, man? Because it's like, not only is it a movement, but, I mean, shout out to your boy Johnny TVT.
Yeah, TV Johnny, what's up, baby?
TV Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So,
my dog.
So what's up with that?
My boy TV Johnny, he be getting the shine on them videos. He just jumped in that Soulja Boy and Gucci Mane video. He be getting the shine on. That's my dog there, man. But, the GRILLZ, man, it really jumped off. And they've been around a long time before me, before us. But we kind of just took it to another level. And for a while, and for certain people, certain areas, it just was a fad. It was a trend. But for other people, it's been a way of life for years, and it's always going to be a way of life. So, we got a core buying market that, support the GRILLZ and then buy the GRILLZ. We selling a lot of GRILLZ, especially online. GRILLZ.paulwall.com. We sell them all day, every day.
So who have been some of your biggest clients? Tell me that.
Well, recently we just did some for T-Pain. We did some for Soulja Boy. But over the years, we did some for Diddy, Kanye West, Lil Jon, T.I., Venus, Serena Williams, Shaq, Kevin Garnett, Amar Stoudemire, all kind of athletes, that you might not necessarily expect. Also, but pretty much any rapper in the game, we hooked them up, man, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture Serena with a grill. Hey. I don't even know if I could, focus on that.
Yeah, for real.
That's hard to envision there.
Yeah.
As far as any artists under you independently, are you trying to bring out some artists in the near future?
Not really, man. Me personally, I got to focus on my career, and me knowing in my career how I've messed up, or knowing that I don't really know what song was going to be a hit. I let, other people do that. I don't feel like I can really help other people out because, how can I tell them what's a hit for them when I can't even figure out what's a hit for me? You know what I'm saying? But, and at the same time, just seeing how record labels deal with artists, it seemed like it's babysitting, and I ain't got that much time to be babysitting these artists. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got to get it. I got my own kids I got to babysit. You know what I'm saying? But I always, there's always up-and-coming artists everywhere, man. We got some demos earlier. We was eating. We got some demo. We went to McDonald's drive-thru last night and got a demo. You know what I'm saying? So everybody rapper these days, and I ain't mad at nobody, and anybody who rap, I always try to give them advice or give them direction and tell them, call this person or that person because they looking for artists. Because believe me, the record labels is always looking for artists. The only thing is I don't have a record label, so I can't do nothing for you.
Right. Well, Paul Wall, I want to definitely thank you for coming through.
Yeah, for sure.
For everybody listening, please go cop that
Fast
joint.
Life.
Busybody is currently in rotation. Y'all know that joint. Websites, once again.
Yeah, man. My website is GRILLZ.paulwall.com, or you can check out our clothing line. I got ExpensiveTaste.com, and you can hit me on Twitter.com/PaulWall, baby. Hit me up.
Yep. Y'all know what it is. The best damn mix show, period. Your boy DJ Q. All right. B96.5.